Final report of the commercial starship Nostromo. Third officer reporting. The other members of the crew are dead. Cargo and ship destroyed. This is Ripley. Last survivor of the Nostromo. Signing off.
Hostiles nearby. I don't see any. But we're gonna save. So, okay, where was I? Okay, so let's move on from Alien 3 to Alien Resurrection, right? Alien Resurrection is not a great film, again. It's the reason that we didn't get another Alien, a strictly Alien Xenomorph movie till 2012 with Prometheus, and a lot of people don't like it. Honestly, I like it because the script was written by Joss Whedon. And if you watch the movie, you get almost like proxies of the crew of the Serenity, right? See that drool? That is an alien spawn point.
Why not ask me about some?
I think this is safe. We're gonna peek around. Yeah, the alien is not there anymore, but I don't know his patrol, so I don't know if he's gonna come out again before I head back over there. Oh, well, look at that. So, the issue with Alien Resurrection, in my opinion, is they tried to do Aliens again, and they didn't do it the greatest, to be honest. It was, it was fine. Personally, I like the film, but I don't like the film because it's an incredible piece of art that everyone should try to emulate. I like the film because I like the film, and I like a lot of the people in it. I can never remember his name, but he was, he's the captain of the ship in Alien Resurrection, and he is Alan Rickman's cousin in the Kevin Costner Robin Hood movie, and he's the villain in the first Crow movie. Honestly, I couldn't tell you his name with a gun to my head, but I like him. He's got a cool voice, and I like the characters that he plays. Winona Ryder's in it, and I liked her character a lot, Call. I liked, what's his name? He's got a French name, so I can't remember it. I'm sorry. But the guy who was the mechanic in the wheelchair, I liked him a lot. I thought that was a good character. The things that they did with Ripley in this movie were weird. Brad Dourif was in the movie, and I thought that he had some awesome lines. Like, when the human-alien hybrid, spoilers, there's a human-alien hybrid in the end of the movie. And when it's birthed, he goes, "You are a beautiful little butterfly." And it's such a great little line. And he's got some really cool lines. Then you've got oh, come on. Ron Perlman. Ron Perlman is one of the crew members in that movie. And I like Ron Perlman a lot. And all the stuff that I've seen him in, I've thought he was cool. So, yeah. But yeah, there are some parts that I would leave out, like them going to the gym. I would have that happen somewhere else, where well, no. There was I can't remember his name in the movie, but the black guy on the crew, and he had the wrist-mounted pistols. He was a cool guy, and yeah. They tried to bring Ripley back after they killed her off, spoilers, in Alien 3. But honestly, that movie's nearly 25 years old, so if you haven't seen Alien 3, what are you doing? If you're too young to see Alien 3, then you have an excuse. And honestly, I would say that you shouldn't see these movies unless you can legally see R-rated movies. Just my opinion, guys. So take that as you will. Okay, I think he actually left. Did he leave? Because that would be really good. So, Alien Resurrection is fine. I think the ending sucks. I think the ending is really bad. Oh, jeez. Ugh. No, don't help me. I'm going to kill you. Ah! Oh, great. I'm dead. I'm super dead, guys. This is it. Yeah, that's it. That's a death. No, I don't want to calm down. Yep, that's it. Alrighty. That's what you get when you're talking instead of actually playing the game. Okay, so now we're back here. I think, actually, I'm gonna pull out the noisemakers. So... So, we're talking about Alien Resurrection, and how I liked the film, but, it could have used some improvements. And I think the problems were created mostly by the director. And I'm not saying that just because I like Joss Whedon, but from watching all the special features and stuff, the creative decisions that I didn't quite agree with and I thought were kind of dumb seem to have been made by the director. After that, we've got 2003? I think. Is AVP. The first AVP is actually pretty good. And since it's only PG-13, I showed it to my little brother and he thought it was cool. It's the best Predator movie that's ever been made. It's just, they haven't made a good movie with the Predator character. It's just true. So... it's a good Predator movie, but it's not a good Alien movie. The Queen that they do that's digital doesn't look great. The size is wrong. A lot of issues with it. But for the most part, it's fine. Not fantastic, but it's fine.
Why not ask me about Sylvester?
No, I won't ask you, because then you'll just kill me. So, AVP was interesting. I actually saw that maybe 6 months before I bought the full pack, because a friend of mine had it. So we watched that. And AVP Requiem sucks. I liked the idea that they did a hybrid. They did a Predator Xenomorph hybrid. That's an interesting idea. And if it was touched on in a better movie, That would be cool. Ah, jeez. This is not gonna go well. Yeah. No! No! Oh, crap. Oh my gosh, am I gonna make it? Am I gonna make it? This is so stupid. Okay. Bam! See ya! Alright, so AVP Requiem sucks. AVP is okay. I'm actually kind of surprised the amount of involvement that Lance Henriksen has had in the series, because he's had way more involvement than just about anybody else. The only one who's been in more of the Alien films is Sigourney Weaver, and since she's the main character. Because, he was Bishop. He was a broken version of Bishop in Alien 3. He was, and he was one of the researchers in the end of the film that shows up from Weyland-Yutani, who is, the one that they based Bishop off of, right? And then he's Charles Weyland in AVP. Which is super non-canonical. But, that's how it goes sometimes. Do we have anybody around? We got motion over there? That's weird. Oh, I think we meet the alien here or something. I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna be crawling along the ground for most of this game, really. Because you don't want to be walking around unless you know for a fact you're safe. Like, after an encounter where you've cleared a room, and even then, sometimes the alien can pop up out of nowhere. And then if you're walking around, you're screwed. So yeah, we'll be in stealth mode for most of the game. But AVP Requiem had some interesting ideas in it, but a lot of the performances were really, really bad. And it was just not a great film to begin with. Yeah, I can't get in there because I need a passcode. Well, this is a transit station, and I don't think that we come in contact with anybody in the transit station till way later. So just here. Whoa. Okay. We're going to save here. It says hostiles nearby, so that's interesting. So then moving on to the 2010s, we've got our old friend Prometheus. A lot of people don't like Prometheus. Personally, that's where I need to go. Personally, I don't understand why people don't like Prometheus. There are some plot conveniences and stuff, sure. Like why did Peter Weyland feel that he needed to hide the fact that he was, he was where he was? Since that's a more recent movie, I'm going to talk a little more spoiler-free on it. And, the byline of the movie, questions will be answered. Not many questions were really answered, other than who is the space jockey from Alien. That's all. That's all that's really been answered. But hopefully, Alien Covenant will enlighten us a little better. But, I thought that that David, Michael Fassbender played him incredibly well. I thought a lot of the performances were on par, except for...
Ripley, Taylor's over here.
I'll be quiet, because we're talking to Samuels now.
Ripley? Is that Ripley?
Try and rest, Taylor.
How is she?
She needs treatment. Medical's nearby, but I didn't want to leave her.
I'll go and investigate. See what I can find. You stay with her.
I'll try to repair the radio booster. What if this creature shows up?
Hide.
Thanks, Apollo. You're super helpful. Alrighty. So let's look where we need to go. We need to go here. Mm-hmm. So, we're gonna first check around here. Make sure. Yeah. We want to collect that kind of stuff. So, Prometheus has some issues. Definitely. I think that Shaw's boyfriend, I can't remember his name, is, discount Tom Hardy. He has some issues with his performance. Like, for example, oh, we found aliens, now I'm super depressed. That doesn't make any sense to me. He got depressed after they found exactly what they were looking for, which was intelligent life that possibly made humans. That's all. That's all. He's like, oh, they're all dead, so I'm sad now, and I'm all depressed. But, that's a plot convenience sort of thing, and it may just mean that his motivations weren't accurately translated. I am more likely to fault the actor than I am to fault Ridley. Because Ridley Scott is an amazing director, and I'm not gonna say that he always makes perfect films, but I am gonna say that he knows how to make a good film. And come on, there it is. Oh, I filled the thing, but I didn't make one. So, I don't know. So Ridley Scott's a great director, and
You need some help.
I need a doctor. Hello? I need a...
I can't hear you. Hang on.
so I've got a friend.
Come on, come. There's no time to lose.
I'm not losing any time. So yeah, I like Prometheus. A lot of people don't. But, in my opinion, I think it's a good movie. And I think it's... I still think... No, I think it might be number 2 for me on the, on my favorites of the franchise. For me, it would probably go Aliens, Prometheus, Alien Resurrection, AVP, Alien 3, and then AVP Requiem. Because Requiem is definitely the worst of the franchise. But yeah, it's...
Forget the door. The marshals locked everything down. Use the vent.
Okay, which vent? I don't have any direction here. So we're going to look around for a vent. That's another door that I can't go through. So... I guess that's the Alien franchise, guys. And then, this is the only good game that I've found. There are several games. There's even an RTS I found out. An RTS that came out on PS2. called Alien versus Predator Extinction, if I remember correctly, where you play as either Marines or Predators or Xenomorphs, which is an interesting idea. I do have the FPS Aliens versus Predators versus Predator, which I will play for the channel at some point, but the unfortunate thing about it is there's no local multiplayer. Because honestly, I would play way more of it if there was local multiplayer, but there isn't. So there's that. Keycard required, so we can't go there. Nothing around. So, there's that. And honestly, that game isn't fantastic. The alien controls are weird. And nigh unusable.
You're not catching us at our best.
Right.
The Marine is way too underpowered. So it's, and it should be really difficult to kill either a Xenomorph or a Predator. But it makes it not fun, So with the Predator is actually my favorite campaign to play through. I haven't played multiplayer because by the time I got the game, it was, the servers were totally
Ripley,
just down.
I need to
No
find a
one's on
doctor.
anymore.
I'm a doctor.
My friend needs help. Medical supplies.
Me too. There are no supplies on this level. But there are plenty downstairs in the hospital dispensary.
How do we get there?
We? Do I look like I'm in any fit state? I need your help, and you need mine. You find the passcode for the service elevator, and then I'll come down to the hospital with you, okay?
Passcode?
Yeah. I can direct you from here. Morley or Lingard would have had the new passcode. Morley's office is your best bet.
Okay, we're gonna find Morley's office. So, that basically covers gaming history. And well, no, there is an Alien Resurrection game, which is weird, but it was, it's pretty old. So, because it came out in '97 or thereabouts. So the graphics aren't great and all that, of course, but it's a weird Doom-like first-person shooter. I've seen a couple people play it. Well, I saw Super Best Friends play it. That's the only people that I've seen play it. But it was interesting to see that they made a game for it. But nothing to write home about, so I haven't tried to acquire it or anything. And honestly, there aren't any other games other than this one that's worthwhile. Colonial Marines is funny just because it's such a mess, but I don't feel like I need to have that game because it's way too much of a mess to be useful. I feel like we were just here. So yeah, it's amazing that the franchise has lasted this long, because, as I said at the beginning of the playthrough, Aliens celebrated 30 years this year. That movie has been out for 30 years now. And after so many misfires with Alien 3 and Alien Resurrection and all the games, and honestly, Prometheus, I believe, was stuck in development hell for quite a bit of time. That was weird. We got some weird stutter there. So, it was just, it really shows, what these guys made, that it's lasted this long, that this game came out in 2014. know, that people still wanted an Alien game in 2014.
The aliens were our more unstable patients, those who had trouble adapting to deep space.
Just tell me where to go,
Tragic
Coleman.
cases. Don't worry, no more.
Alrighty. You know, and I like that they have,
That's right.
you know, a compass and a beacon. Like, oh, you know, this is where you're supposed to go. But it's in universe. I can't find that unless I just brush over it like that. That's really weird. So it's right in this area that I'm supposed to be. So I'm guessing it's that security door. Pardon me, jeez. Device valid. Use security access tuner. So here we are with the security access tuner. Find it. Find where everything. See, there it is. That was a really easy puzzle. Barely a puzzle.
You're there. That's Morley's office. The passcode should be in there somewhere.
Probably in the computer. Let's check around, make sure that they don't have anything good for us to take. They've got some scrap, but we're already full on scrap. Let's see if we can make anything. Well, I will slot this charge pack, so I'll be able to pick up more later. We're gonna access the terminal. Alright, low on meds. We need more supplies of mood stimulants here. We're getting really low. It doesn't help that Coleman seems to be handing them out like candy. Logs show he's been in the dispensary 16 times this week. We need to start rationing medications. I suppose people are only going to need these more and more the closer we get to the shutdown. Can you talk to Coleman? Find out where these prescriptions are going? Perhaps he's on a little self-medicating bender. Who knows?
Have you found the passcode?
Yes.
Look, we'll need the physical keycard too. Morley always kept it on him. Find him.
Oh, that's helpful. San Cristobal Medical Facility Quarantine active.
Medical facility quarantine breach detected.
Relax.
Warning. Medical
I'm just
facility
trying to find out
quarantine
what that
breach
is.
detected.
You focus on finding that keycard.
So the code is 1702, and the alien is definitely around. So this is going to be interesting. We do have a locker in here so we can hide, and I don't see him anywhere close. Of course, you know, being in a closed room like this, the lore way that this is supposed to work, you know, monitoring micro changes in air density, a closed door would mean that I can't scan outside the door. I don't know if that means something for gameplay, but I hope it does. But honestly, I played this at launch, so I can't remember. And that's an alien. We're gonna watch it come down. It's gonna be super dangerous, but we're gonna have to come down, because that is super cool how it does that. We're gonna go back and hide. It's going the other way. Or is it coming this way? I can't even tell. No, it's going the other way. H.R. Giger's design for this alien is so good. H.R. Giger is a German artist. Oh, no! Well, it was. You know, he died semi-recently. He's just standing there. There he is. Listening. Listening for me. That's the crazy thing. Oh god, I'm playing this with headphones so I can hear him. I can hear him coming for me. Ah, jeez. Of course, I'm walking backwards. 1702. So yeah, it's I keep using the maps, but I have a good enough mental map, you know, from walking around, that usually I don't need it. But, you know, it's good to have it and not need it than need it and not have it, right? And that's Xenomorph. Come on, open door. Thank you. Sorry guys, I'm gonna edit that. That one scared me. I'm sorry I cursed. I'm going to edit that, but wow. Oh. I'm definitely going to bleep myself on that. Yeah, I was just being dumb on that. But H.R. Giger, for those of you who don't know. Oh no, we're all the way back here.